switching. Switching, like I said. Put out here. Oh, we figured it out. Look, we got it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness. Finally got it. Thank God for my daughter. She figured it out. How to, you know, get that. What is this? A landscape? Oh yeah. So happy. So this morning we just driving in Miami because encountered all type of issues. Well, yesterday I got a flat late in the afternoon, and it was Sunday, and a lot of the tire places, they were closed. A lot of tire places was closed. So this guy at this Valvoline that does oil changes, he gave me some air. He was like, it's just going to give you enough time to get home, and then but you're going to be flat in the morning, which I was flat in the morning. So I was flat in the morning. So I had to call those roadside assistants. I had to wait 2 hours because I requested it from 6 a.m. But it didn't come until I think 8:30, 8:30 something. Yeah, it was 8:34 when the guy pulled up. Annoying. So that's why I couldn't even drop my daughter that goes to Broward. She couldn't go to school because this week just finished. We had to go to the tire shop, get a new tire. It was a lot. So that's why I'm even late. Look, it's 9:55, and that's why I'm starting now. But in today's show, after I finish ranting, I don't know what happened yesterday. Yesterday, a lot of places in Miami, a lot of gas stations were out of gas. That's why I have the thumbnail. It was lines. That's too much noise. It was lines of cars. I don't know what happened. I think it's because of the weather that we were having during last week that affected it some way somehow. But yesterday drove all over the place looking for gas, couldn't find gas. And that's why I took a picture of 119 and 7th Avenue. When you are in, if you would find yourself in a predicament like this, how did I find gas? If you see where we are on 125th and 6th Avenue. And there's a gas station, there's a 7-Eleven gas station right there. Usually if it's a gas issue, do not go to a place that has a main street and a main crossroad, because 125th is a main street and the crossroad is 6th Avenue. That's busy. If there are gas stations in that area, those you won't find gas in those areas. Those lines will always be long. You always go and look for the gas station that's probably on just a main street or just a main crossroad, but it does not intersect with a main street and crossroad. That's how we were able to find gas yesterday. It says rotate. I don't know what, messing people up. So that's how I was able to find gas yesterday, because we wasn't driving much. It came to me, and then I went on, which I think 27th Avenue. It was Northwest 27th Avenue. You could always depend on that girl to put those stuff in the. Anyway, that's how I was able to find gas yesterday, because it was a main crossroad, which was Northwest 27th Avenue. And as soon as I pulled in, it was an open pump, and I got gas. Whereas when we were driving up after we finished got gas, it was different places that had lines and lines of people. So I don't know what's going on with this gas thing. I don't know if it was just in Miami, but yesterday it was very difficult to get gas in Miami for some odd reason. Anyway, so finish say that. So if you find, like I said, you find yourself in that predicament, never go to gas stations. Skip those gas stations. Don't even go there. That intersects with a main street and a crossroad, a main crossroad. I don't know how it is in your city, but that's the example I show. 119 or 125th is a main street, and then the crossroad, if that's what they call it, which is Northeast 6th Avenue or Northwest 7th Avenue, those are busy. So those, whatever gas stations on those corners, they will always have lines, because people will always, their first instinct is to go to those gas stations. So that's that. Next subject, because I'm gonna have to, it's not gonna be long. Next subject, I posted in my community tab. That's what it's called, community tab, where Saturday we were talking about the Akraf Hakimi, the soccer player. You know that his wife divorced him, filed for divorce, or he filed for divorce, one of them. But when she went to divorce court, came to find out that he only have 20% of what he was earning, which was £1 million per month. But 80% of what he earned, 80% of his assets are all in his mother's name. And that's when the ex-wife found out, when she was getting a divorce. So I posted, that's what inspired me to repost, because I had posted it, I had did a short about that quote that I saw on Facebook, but this time I posted in my community guideline page. Most of the time, the men's biggest downfall, that's what the quote says, is because they do not know. I mean, they're with people that did not starve with them. That's their biggest downfall. Because it's like I can't remember during the quote. But basically, men's biggest downfall is because they're with people that did not starve with them. And then somebody in the comments said that, you know, some people just come into your life just to eat. They didn't come to build. And many people will say, like, wow, what is a person to do? You know, you work all your life, and now you want to have somebody spend the rest of your life with, that actually wants to be with you, that's not with you just for the money. But you keep on attracting people that are takers, in a sense. Oh my goodness. This place, Pura Vida, is always packed. We're gonna have to stop in the street. Get those the packages. Commercial break. At the one of the post office that I go to, I see my house, yeah, those four. It's this place called Pura Vida. Oh, I don't know if I can put it there. Pura Vida. It's right there in the corner, right there by this white car. This place is, wherever they are always packed. They always have a lot of people. Some people say the food is good. Some people say the food. I've never eaten from them. I've never wanted to eat from there anyway. And I have my reasons that I'm going to keep to myself. But wherever they are, they always have a lot of people, but they tend to always get smaller locations. I'm not sure is it because they trying to, like, you know, save more money, or, you know, keep expenses, probably keeping expenses low so they can maximize their profits. Because wherever they are, they always have a lot of people. A lot of people always come here, but they always have small locations. So I don't know, but it's called Pura Vida. A lot of people like to go there, but I've never eaten there, so I can't tell you how the food is. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so the person may say, whether you're a man or woman, because there are successful men, there are successful women, but you tend to keep on attracting people that just want to take from you. But if you go further down in my community guidelines, I had posted something that Tony Gaskins had said, that, you know, no matter the level of success a man or a woman has, A person can add to that. A man can add to that. A woman can add to that. So when you're looking, and then this all has to do with the vetting process, because people always tell others, oh, you should choose better. Most of us don't know how to choose better. We don't. But because we don't know how to choose better, that's why the vetting process and getting to know people, getting to know who their character, that's why that is very important, because we all don't know how to choose better. We don't know people's heart, their true intentions, but when you vet them enough, you'll be able to find out their true intentions. So anyway, this is why the vetting process is important, so you can find out why this person is with you. Everybody that comes in your life, they all come into your life for a reason. You need to find out what that reason is. And when you do find out what that reason is, if that's what you want to deal with, then you proceed however you want to deal with it. Or if you don't want to deal with it, then you just move on. Have the strength to move on, knowing that, hey, I can find something better. But sometimes people just stick to a situation that they know not good for them, and they stay in it thinking they cannot do any better when they actually can. So when you end up that predicament, you have built a level of success, and you may have having trouble finding someone to spend the rest of your life with, or you are with somebody and you can tell they really didn't like you. They was just there for the money. This is why you have to choose people that will add to your life, whether they are builders or whether they are managers. You have acquired, let's say, $1 million, and this person has talent, skills, gifts. They can add to your $1 million to make it $2 million, to make it $3 million. But you have to know the characteristics and what to look for, how this person can add to your life. And maybe the person, maybe they don't know how to add, maybe financially or whatever. Some people can add, they may not be able to add financially, but they may able to add contacts, may be able to add confidence. Some people may be able to manage whatever you have acquired in the proper way. Because I don't remember who the basketball player was, but he had a financial advisor that was managing his money. Then the financial advisor it was like millions of dollars. The financial advisor invested in all type of companies that never made a return on investment to this guy. I mean, it didn't make any sense. It was millions of dollars. I think he was from the San Antonio Spurs. And this guy took millions of dollars and invested in all types of companies. I don't know how he did his research. He just invested in these companies. None of these companies all of those companies went down. But if you are able to choose correctly, you're able to choose somebody who can manage your wealth, can manage your investment, or at least keep an eye on them. Or at least some people may not be able to do that, but they say, hey, the guy who is your financial advisor, I don't know about him. He kind of sketchy. Oh no, I've known him for like 8 years. That's my guy. That's my thing. She used to manage my auntie's investments and stuff like that. And be like, no, it's something's off with them. That person is able to open your eyes to see. Because I know a lot of people, they was friends with certain people for years, and this person was taking advantage of them. This person was robbing them in a sense. And it's when they get with somebody else, they say something is off with this person. Something is off with this person. And then when they do listen, if they do heed, because some people don't listen, they come to find out, yes, this person was taking advantage of them. This person was robbing them, and they never knew it. So those, you have to look for those type of characteristics when you are looking for somebody and you have attained a level of success. That's not the end all be all, but that's like the gist of it. That's going to help you at least weed through all the users and abusers and the takers and stuff like that. Because when you have quite a level of success, you tend to attract those people, tend to attract people who are, who just come to take. And it's not only about adding to you, but on adding to you only because that's kind of selfish. Like, oh, me, what you can do for me. That's why a lot of relationships fail, because there's a lot of selfish people in relationships. But if you, while a person is adding to you, you're adding to them, and you're watching their character and you're watching who they are. Nobody's going to be perfect. You will never, ever, 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 ever in your life find a perfect person. But at least they have some characteristics that you can build a life with, and then you can build a future with. But nobody's ever perfect. If you're looking for the perfect, oh, you're gonna have the perfect body, you can do all kind of stuff. No, there's gonna be some places, there's gonna be a lot of places the person is lacking. But if you know who you are and what you need, then you'll be able to pick, you'll be able to vet better, so that you, at least you can make like the choice that's good for your life and your future. So I guess that's all I had to say for this morning. No morning drive from Broward. I couldn't go to Broward because I had a flat tire this morning and I had to fix it. So now I'm on my way to do the things that I have to do. Setback. That's why I even started late. I usually don't even have this morning talk at 10. It's usually earlier than that, but I had a setback. But I thank everybody that was able to tune in, even if it was for a minute. I thank you. Thank you for everybody that's subscribed or have not subscribed. Thank you. And I will see you, hopefully. I see this thing says rotate the back. I hope this thing is not upside down, because that would not be good. I trying to figure stuff out. And the names, I can't see.
It's some TV.
Oh, I can't see whatever TV. Hello. And hello, Isabella. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I was just like two things that I had to speak about. This gas, I don't know what was going on with gas in Miami. Yesterday, it was very difficult to find gas. And I was giving tips if you do encounter a gas shortage, or some places didn't have gas at all. That's another thing. Some places didn't have gas at all. And the ones that did have gas, there were long lines. But like I said before, if you wasn't here earlier, always look for the gas station that is probably not on a main street and that intersects with a main crossroad. Like a main street in Miami is 125th Street, and then you have the crossroad that would be Northeast 6th Avenue. Both of them are busy, so any gas stations on those corners will always have long lines if they have gas. Always go look for one that's just on one main street or one main crossroad. Those 10, you will probably don't have to wait as long, because that's how I was able to get gas yesterday. And then of course we were talking about the community post that I posted about about men, their greatest downfall is women. I'm being with women that didn't start with them, and I was giving tips on how you can maneuver through choosing somebody that can build with your future. So that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say today. And I put a podcast yesterday, so if you would support and watch the podcast also. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And thank you for everybody that tuned in. Bye.